Hey, give me that ball.
Give me my ball back, please.
Come and get it.
Please give me my ball back.
What are you going to do about it?
Look, Isaac, you should go and help those kids.
Why me? I don't know them. Besides, can't you see how big this kid is? He will hurt me if I try to help.
But they need help.
I think we should go before that kid comes and does something to us.
I will tell you a true story that happened many years ago of a young boy who was small, probably like you, yet he had the courage to defend his people from an evil man. This boy had put on the invisible armor of God and therefore had the strength to stand up for those who needed help.
Now the Philistines gathered their armies together to battle against Israel. The Philistines stood on a mountain on one side, and Israel stood on a mountain on the other side, with the valley between them. The champion from the camp of the Philistines, named Goliath, was very tall, big and strong, stood and cried out to the armies of Israel and said to them,
Why have you come out to line up for battle? Choose a man for yourselves, and let him come down and defend you. And if he is able to fight me and win, we will be your servants. But if I win, you will be our servant. Ha 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 ha.
But when the people of Israel heard these things, they were dismayed and greatly afraid. One day when Goliath was shouting these words to the armies of Israel, a young pastor arrived in the battlefield to bring some food to his brothers. When he heard these words, he spoke to the men who stood by him, saying,
Dear King, let no man's heart fail because of him. Your servant will go and fight with this Philistine.
You are not able to go against the Philistines to fight with him. You are a youth, and he a man of war from his youth.
Your servant has killed both lion and bear, and this uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them, seeing he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and from the paw of the bear, he will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine.
Go, and the Lord be with you.
This young and courageous pastor was called David. He loved God with all his heart. David was wearing the invisible armor of God and stood brave to defend the people of Israel. He took his staff in one hand and chose himself 5 smooth stones. So Goliath came and began drawing near to David. And when he saw that David was young and small, he said,
Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks? Come to me, little boy, and I will destroy you.
You come to me with a sword, with a spear, and with a javelin. But I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hand.
And so it happened that when David was face to face with Goliath, David reached into his bag and took out a stone. He slung it and struck Goliath on his forehead, and he fell on his face to the earth. David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone.
Por fin lo hemos encontrado. ¡Hey! Oh, 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 el guerrero David. Oh, 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 el guerrero David. Dios escogió a un gran valiente para que le adorara. Era el pastor de un pequeño rebaño, a Dios él cantaba.
See, Isaac, even though David was young and small, God gave him the strength to defend himself and to defend the armies of Israel. David believed God was able to deliver him.
But how can I do that? I'm young and small, and I am afraid of that giant kid.
In Ephesians 6:10, Paul tells us that we must be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. We must put the whole armor of God on so that we are able to stand against the tricks of the devil. Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth. Put the breastplate of righteousness. And having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith with you, which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one. And take the helmet of salvation. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
Strongholds are broken.
Karen, thank you for sharing the story of David and Goliath.
What would you do now?
I believe I am prepared, and we'll go and talk to this kid and ask him to return the ball and stop bullying these kids.
Well done, Isaac. God is with you.
Hey, can you please return the ball to the kids?
And who are you to tell me what to do? This is not your problem.
It is my problem because you are bigger than these kids and you take advantage of the little ones, and that is not right.
Yeah, and what would you do?
This, here, keep playing.
Big mistake, kid.
Why can't you see that there is a better way we can share and play together? You don't have to bully anyone.
Yes, and who says that?
I do.
And I.
Okay, I won't do it again. But can I play with you?
Good, of course you can. Right, kids?